We did it again, we the hottest around. Took an old shoe and turned it into a crown. Fresh shit and we never bringing you trash. And every time we do work, we at the head of our class. You know the name. So long souls. So long souls.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go over some, let's see, we're at the time of this video, I think we're at like 910 subscribers. So we need 90 more, guys. 90 more subscribers, man. Please, 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 please. All right, so what we're gonna go over is scuffs. There's different ways to handle scuffs. I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. All right, so if you got a pair of, trying to see if I got any laying around, and I don't. If you have a pair of Jordan 11s, with the patent leather, all you're gonna need to get rid of that scuff is acetone and a cotton ball. I don't have a pair of Jordan 11s laying around, but let me see if I can experiment on another shoe. No, I don't have any laying around. Oh yeah, I might have some. I just had a client of mine drop these off a couple days ago. There's no 11s in here. He's got some ones. I'm gonna see if I can find a shoe with some scuffs on it, and I'll show y'all how to get rid of them. Here we go. So this is the same way on the Jordan 11s or any other shoe. Where's that scuff at? It is right here. Right there. See, there's a scuff. A lot of times people, let me see if I can, I don't have any in here. I was gonna show y'all how people try to clean them off with soap and water. Sometimes it'll come off, sometimes it won't. But anytime there's a scuff, get you some acetone. Slow it down so y'all can see it. Acetone. You don't have to have this brand. You can get fingernail polish. You can get, you know, whatever it is that you use. You can get denatured alcohol. You know, you can use that as well. I keep mine in this because it's easier to squirt out. Put a little bit on here. You don't have to soak it. Just put a little bit on there. There's your scuff. And it rubs it right out. Depending on what shoe, you don't want to scrub too hard because you will take the paint off. And depending on which one you use, if you see, I didn't want to scrub too hard. I don't want to take that white all the way off, but let me put a little bit more on there. There we go. Boom, it's gone. Even that right there, this mark right here, well, actually we might need some soap and water on the leather. Leather is different, you know, you wanna make sure that leather, you clean it first. So what I would do with these shoes, I would clean them, soap and water, and then I would go after that, after I dry them off, I go with that. So that's one method to use. You don't know how many shoes I get where it's a scuff on there. And that's all I do. Bloop, bloop. $35. You know, my going rate right now for a deep clean is $35. I might raise it to 40 here shortly. But right now it's $35. Sometimes I get shoes and all I do is bloop, 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 35. Bloop, 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 35. You know, so some people don't know about that method, you know. I was reluctant to give that away for a long time, but hey, we here to learn, so I ain't holding no secrets. Second way is if you got, you see, I've already sanded it down, but sometimes you might get a scuff that that appears like this. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. You see how it's raised up from the shoe? Like you can rub your hand over it and feel it. That's kind of what this was right here. But what you want to do on something like that, like if you scuff it and it like wrinkles the material, you want to use a sander. I got a portable sander right here. You can put in handheld sander, small sander, portable sander. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. When you turn it on, and what I have on the end is some double-sided tape that's real sticky. It's like outdoor double-sided tape, but you can use whatever. You can use like clear masking tape if you want to. I just had this laying around and it's real sticky. So the sandpaper will stick to it. So that's what it looks like. I just cut up a small piece and put it on the end, and then whatever sandpaper I want to put on there, I just like put it on there. So this is sandpaper. This is P240. Like, I think that's 240 grit, and it's real rough. You can hear it. It's like really rough and real gritty. You want to use that to begin, to really, and this stuff is heavy, so you want to use this to start out with, something that's really gritty to start off with, and then as you get the scuff down a little bit, go to a more finer, I don't know if y'all can hear the difference of sound, go to a more finer sandpaper. This is a really fine sandpaper, and this smooths it out. So this roughs it up to get it all even. This smooths it down to where you can't, only reason y'all can tell that's there is because I haven't painted it yet. But as far as the feel of the shoe, you want it to where you rub your hand across, you can't even tell that there was a scuff there just physically with your hand. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind. Get a finer sandpaper after the rough sandpaper, and then once it's all smooth, then you bring out your paint. Then you start painting. Don't paint it when it's still rough and stuff like that, because it's not going to look smooth. And then too, another thing you're going to have to do, for this small mark, I'm going to have to repaint the whole shoe. Okay? So don't try to just dab paint in that little spot, because what'll happen is this will look, even if you get it really close, people are paying you so that their shoes look better than when they bought them. If they have like white here, and then this is like a bone white, it's a different kind of white all the way around, you didn't help them out. So I'm gonna have to repaint the whole shoe for that spot, okay? Now, if it's something where you can blend it in, like it's small, you wanna do a little touch up, yeah. But for this, I'm gonna have to repaint the whole shoe. That's why when I say, hey, when they say, hey, I'm gonna bring you a pair of shoes and I just got a little spot, you still getting charged $85. Because I'm not worried about that spot. I'm gonna have to sand, I'm gonna have to wash the shoe. Sometimes I may have to soak a spot. I'm gonna have to sand, I'm gonna have to paint probably the majority of the shoe. I may have to mix colors. I may have to do a lot of stuff, so I keep my rates flat. I saw one dude's price list and he had like 9 different prices. I want mine easy. You can do whatever you want to do, but I want mine easy. You want a deep clean on your shoe? $35. If I have to do any painting, if I gotta open up a jar of paint, $85. Customs, $120. And we talking just prices without the shoes. So my prices went up since I started. I remember my prices used to be $5, $10, and $20. $5 for a deep clean, $10 if I got to repaint, and $20 for customs. That's when I first started. But now my prices are a little different, and they will go up. You know, inflation's going on, so we got to make sure that your prices match that. All right, I said I was gonna keep it under 10 minutes. We at 9 minutes right now. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for tuning in. All right, so let me update y'all real quick before y'all get out of here. I didn't have to repaint the whole shoe, so as you can see, this is the same shoe. I don't have this same shoe laying around. You can see that paint job looks great. Get it out of that light. Boom. So in this instance, I didn't have to repaint, but sometimes you may have to repaint the whole shoe. So, but hey, thank y'all for tuning in again.
Did it again, we the hardest around. Took an old shoe and turned it into a crown. Fresh in and never, we never bringing you trash. And every time we do work, we at the head of our class. You know the name. So long, soul. So long, soul.